For over 45 years, Patagonia has given a damn about the clothes they make and their impact on the environment. Join them this holiday season as you consider what you give. Pass along cherished gear that you no longer use. Try something new with a friend. Repair that favorite jacket or donate to a good cause. Get inspired with more ideas at patagonia.com/stories. And cheers to the joy of giving on a living planet.
So there's about a week left in 2021. And at this time of year, I always look back and I take stock. I will not lie. This year was not an easy one for me. And I know I'm not alone in feeling that way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had some great memories, some bright spots. Lemonade was made. But overall, I don't know. Yeah. It was all capped by the loss of my grandfather. He lived a very long life. He was upbeat, kind, and sharp till the end. He was the kind of person that discovered weightlifting in his 90s, if that gives you a sense. Rationally, I know that we were in bonus time on the number of years we had together. But his passing, I missed him. And I missed my grandma, who passed a few years earlier. They were the kind of people who, when they saw a problem, they figured out some way to contribute to a solution. And that always left an impression on me. During their retirement years, they purchased, made, and packed 10,000 sack lunches for people experiencing homelessness in their community. It's a lot of PB&J sandwiches. Doing that work with them left an impression on me. This year, when it started to feel like there were a lot of problems, I would think back to my grandparents, and I'd remind myself that there are an equal number of ways to be a part of potential solutions, and I would get to work. That has always seemed like the best way to remember them. Today, on the final installment of the Best Gift series presented by our friends at Patagonia, Noah Manke, a climber and middle school music educator from Wisconsin, shares a story about his great-uncle Jack and how he kept the legend living on. I'm Fitz Cahall. You're listening to the Dirtbag Diaries. Happy holidays. So tell me about your great-uncle Jack.
He's my dad's uncle, so he's my great-uncle Jack. But he was at every single family function, always at every party, came to every one of my musical performances, band concerts, swim meets. He treated us like we were his grandkids. He was an all-around just really chill, really nice guy. So my Uncle Jack's garage was filled to the brim with all the different activities that he enjoyed doing in life. He was kind of, for lack of a better word, Midwest outdoorsy. He loved walking the dog, spent most of his free time fishing. He had a woodworking bench in there, a lot of stuff for gardening. And in the center of the garage is this really old 1946 Chevy. But he worked on it for years and years. His basement was full of motorcycle trophies. He would race them on dirt trails and through prairies around Wisconsin. It was his favorite pastime. As most people in their early 20s, he didn't have a ton of money to start off with, so he actually sold his motorcycle, one of his favorite things, to get an engagement ring to marry my great aunt, which I think really speaks to the amount that he loved my great aunt. So he passed away in May of last year. It was sudden, to say the least, but I wish that I would have had more of an opportunity to say goodbye to him, and I should have taken that when he was still alive.
So you found some jeans when your family was cleaning out his house. Tell me about them.
They were like a faded light blue jeans that were really scruffy looking. You know, they had grass stains all over the knees, motor oil on the sides of them, paint chips all over, white paint chips. The bottom was all fringed just from overuse. It just showed who he was as a person. I just kind of got this idea and started to run with it. I've been climbing for about 4 years. I wouldn't say that I'm the best climber in the world. Definitely got bitten by the bug in college. During quarantine in 2020, I came across an article online of someone having made their own chalk bags out of old used pants. I thought that it was something that I might be able to do. I enjoy the art of making things with my hands. My dad really took the brunt of the force to clean out Uncle Jack's house afterwards, and he found these jeans and he's like, hey, like maybe a jean texture would be good. Would you want these jeans for them? I said, yeah, that'd be really cool. My first chalk bags were really bad, like really, really bad. I did not know how to sew. I got a few pointers from a family friend. The chalk bag I'm holding looks like a little pouch. The interior is made out of a felt blanket. The exterior is made out of jeans. The blanket came from my dog's old bed. The string made from the chalk bag came from the seam on the jeans. I pulled that out. The top loops are made out of old carpenter pants, and then the bottom is made out of Uncle Jack's jeans. I use all recycled materials except for this little plastic bead and this little grommet because I can't really reuse those, you know? This pair of jeans was actually my favorite pair of jeans I ripped. This is Uncle Jack's jeans on the bottom. The stitching on it, I don't know if you can see, but I pull all that orange stitching out of the jeans so that even the thread I'm using is like recycled. I've made probably in the ballpark of 13 to 14 now. I'm running out of material with Uncle Jack's jeans, so I save like a little bit of them to put in every chalk bag so that at least there's a piece of him in every single one. I usually give them to my close climbing friends, so I have like a friend in Colorado that has them, a few friends in Minnesota, friends in Iowa, and a lot of friends in Wisconsin who have them. They've climbed in Lander, at Wild Iris and OK Corral, Colorado Springs on the Chauncey Garden of the Gods stuff. In Iowa, they climbed at Devil's Lake, in Nisita. But yeah, they've definitely been all over. You know, it's a really personal gift that you can give someone where it's handmade. And it's something that they're going to use frequently for an activity that we can all do together, which is really wonderful. You know, I can make it out of these old materials we have lying around, you know, a dog bed that's scrap, jeans that we found in a garage that are covered in paint and oil. Giving those old materials new life is a cool thing to do.
Does it make you think of your Uncle Jack?
So I didn't really have a chance to process his death until summer when I started making these. I didn't really I don't know, it was a way to connect to him after he was gone. It's really touching to just know that a piece of him is out there with us whenever we go. Uncle Jack still gets to go around and like explore new places, have new adventures in his remembrance, and having a piece of him go with all my friends where they can enjoy their journeys, but they also get to enjoy it with a bit of him right there alongside of them.
Thanks, Noah, for sharing your story. That is it for our Best Gift series. Thank you, Patagonia. That was a pretty awesome holiday treat. This episode was produced and edited by Stephanie Malterich and me, Fitzko Hall. Additional editing and mixing by Cordelia Zars. Music by Kai Engel. Our theme music is composed by Jacob Bain and Nis Koto. Artwork by Anya Miller. Becca Cahal is our executive producer. You've been listening to the Dirtbag Diaries.